Okay. All right, here's the hard part. Do you have your toothpick?
I didn't get a toothpick.
Okay, I have one. You are gonna have to pop one balloon.
This is tough. You said one?
Yes,
Okay.
He might go for the one at
I'm
the
following
end,
you.
I'm
the
sorry.
big girl. I knew it. And he's gonna lie.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
He's gonna lie.
It's just the physical attraction is just not there. I can tell
Okay.
you have a great personality, but I just know that it wouldn't last if we were to make it to the end or anything like that.
Understood.
She's a big girl.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, you can ask the ladies, the remaining balloons a question.
Okay. What are your non-negotiables?
Okay. That's a
Let's
good
start with you.
question.
Non-negotiable for me would be someone who cannot communicate. Communication is key. Communication is everything, and without that, we can't have a successful friendship, better yet, relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So communication.
All right, so mine's too.
Thank you.
Okay. What's your non-negotiable?
Um, my non-negotiables, not being able to communicate effectively, not having a job or a career, um, not being flexible or understanding. Those are my non-negotiables.
Thank you.
She's gonna want him to pay the bills, because you know, if you have a job and you have a stable career, that means you're making some good money at least. So you're gonna have to come in and pay her bills. Are we gonna be honest? At least you're gonna have to then the money to pay for the dates when you take her out.
What's your non-negotiable?
When you lack consistency, meaning you don't show up when you say you will, or you don't do things that you say you will.
Understood.
She seems like a sweetheart. I think they're gonna match those two. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but
I'm allowed the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you're a tour in your own city.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say would be your first date with me in the city of Houston?
My first date with you would be, um, I'm kind of mellow. I like to do things a little more intimate. Like I'm assuming that some women don't know how to play pool, so we'll go play pool and possibly go get something to eat, just to give me an opportunity to teach you something.
Definitely would like to be taught.
You don't know how to play pool?
I do not.
Oh, he will teach you.
okay.
Your question.
Do you like to go to the movies?
I do. I love the movies.
What? What kind of question is that? And why would you pop your balloon on that because he likes to go to the movies? Who doesn't like to go to the movies? I'm not talking about movies for a first date, like just movies in general. Like, let's say, there's a new Mission Impossible coming out. Like, so you can't, if a man says, let's go, that's a deal breaker? She better have a good reason, like, because that's crazy. I've never heard of that.
Okay.
You don't like the movies?
No, I went to the movies for a long time, and in my last relationship, too long. I don't want to go to the movies anymore.
That's so dumb. That's so stupid. So it's either what? So because you used to go to the movies a lot of times with your ex, so now movies is something you don't want to do anymore? Like that's so like it doesn't make sense. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how that's connected to a relation. Now, if you're telling me that, they used to take you to horror movies, okay, I would understand. If it's an issue of the type of movie, okay, but just to go to the movies is an issue. So now you're rejecting men who like to go to movies because you don't this is a new one. But this shows you, this is what I'm telling you guys about these shows. This shows you the level of delusion that's out here in the dating streets.
Okay. You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies wouldn't be one.
What are
And
you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that would be with you through the test of time. So
What do you mean? Women judge men all the time because of height, because of hair or bald, because of how they're dressed. Humans judge other people. That's why we have eyes. We look at something and we say, okay, that's good to me, looks good to me, that doesn't look good to me. So it's like women always want to control and, judge and police how men, choose who they like and who they don't like. But when it comes to women, they can want a tall guy, they can want a guy who's rich, they can want a guy who has his hair, and those they call them preferences, and they're like, "Go queen, do your thing." But men can't even judge beauty, or they should just choose anyone they're not attracted to just because. That's so crazy. Like it's not the double standards are crazy, and it pisses me off so much. The women continuously try to police how men can pick and choose who they like and who they don't like. But women, on the other hand, can pick who they want, and you know they say they call it empowerment. It's so annoying.
So what are you looking for besides like not liking the movies?
I'm really into art and just being active.
Can I respond? So I did say that the physical attraction just wasn't there. To me, physical attraction is very important because there will be tough times, and if all else fails, the friendship and the physical attraction is always going to be there. So bodies change over time. That is 100% true. But the only reason why some of us, or at least me, are here is because we're all physically attracted to each other.
And some people go for intellect, and some people go for physical attraction. Some people actually just go for, your aura or whatever. So I definitely agree with you, and I agree with what she's saying as well too, because it's just preferences. Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, so she rejected him because he has a preference, not because she doesn't like him, because he has a preference. That's where we are in the dating game. It's like she can want a tall guy, but if you say I want a woman in shape, then she rejects you. How dare you want a woman in shape? It's like, so you can have your preferences, but I can't have my own? Yo, I mean, dating, it's getting worse and worse, man.
Gotcha. Is it me? Yes, come on up here. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
I do. So your empire, what does that look like to you? And how would you help the family build upon that empire?
It more so looks like I want 3 children, maybe 3 in an accident or whatever the case may be, and I'll just help whatever needs to be done. Whatever that calls for, whatever my wife needs. If she needs financial support, if she needs emotional support, I'm 100% involved, 100% all the time.
I don't remember if I asked you if do you have children?
So I do. I have one daughter. So
How old is she?
she is 11. She'll be 12 in December, and her opinion, her everything matters to me. So, you know, I know you said 3, but what about, my one that I already have?
Yeah, your one that you have is your own. It's that's not his kid. He wants 3 kids of his own. So you cannot count your one part of his 3. And this is why it's so hard for guys to be stepfathers, because whether you like it or not, as a stepfather, they are going to say that kid is now yours. So if you had plans of having 5 kids of your own, now you have somebody, now you're going to have 6. Because now all the money that you had saved just for your kids, you're going to have to share it with your kids that you want and some other guy's kid. And then on top of that, she just talked about, oh, she has opinions and it's important to me. That means you can't even tell the kid what to do, because the kid doesn't belong to you. And sometimes there's baby daddy drama, because the biological father of the kids may tell you, don't tell my kids what to do. And it's your own house. So it's like, it's a very, very risky business being a stepdad.
So 2 kids.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
I did, but my mind went blank.
So how do we feel about each other?
I'm with it.
Okay, so we have a match.
Yes.
All right, we have a match.
It's not going to work out. I can guarantee
There
you.
you go. Okay, take your girl. take it out.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna work out. He's not gonna be able. He's not gonna be able to be a stepdad, and that is the truth. Because in his heart of hearts, he wants 3 kids, but now he has to take on another man's kids to make it just 2 biological kids for himself. Which means she's already running him. She's already telling him what to do. It's not gonna work out.
So